All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now, and it is time for game number 2 of this best of 9 between our red Terran player down here in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, Dignitas.SjoW. His opponent up 1-0 in the upper left-hand corner is our teal Protoss player from the team Alternate Attacks. It is Socke.
Yes, indeed, and he's pretty cool. I like it.
Yes.
I like it. I feel like he's definitely more comfortable with Colossi first, which is not surprising at all. That it was the standard for like a year at least. I mean, it wasn't until about, well, the start of this year that you really saw Protoss players a lot going for 2-base Templar. Like, I remember when I was casting the GSL at the end of last year and Oz started doing that, we were like, whoa, Oz is going 2-base high Templar. Who does that? And now it's like actually pretty common. I mean, Party has kind of made a career out of doing it. But, you know, it certainly seems like a lot of Protoss players are still a bit uncomfortable with the strategy, so I'm very, very interested to see if Socke is going to try doing it again in Game 2. I think it can be quite good. I feel like it's a little bit riskier, but it's definitely better than playing the kind of same old tired metagame.
Well, Joe, a couple of days ago we were talking about GSL Finals. We didn't want to spoil it, but it's been 2 days since then.
We can talk about it now.
Okay. I need predictions.
Okay.
MVP or Squirtle?
I believe that MVP should win this.
Okay.
He is. MVP, I mean, although he's been having trouble with his wrists, on a good day when he's feeling good, he can beat anyone in the world absolutely, hands down. He understands the game. I legitimately think MVP understands the game better than anyone else right now. And I think his semifinal match certainly showed that. I mean, he did so many little subtle things to get ahead in that series. He definitely kind of tweaked the metagame a little bit for his opponent. So, yeah, I mean, if he's having a good day, no problem will he have beating Squirtle. I don't know why I talk like Yoda there, but that's just because...
No problem will he have.
I feel like my opinion is just that wise. That could come from Yoda in this regard, in the GSL Finals regard. So MVP should win.
Lay it on the line. What's the score going to be?
The score is going to be, I'm going to say 4-1 MVP.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I, too, think that MVP is playing at an incredibly high level right now. But I think that Squirtle has shown that his aggression is pretty amazing. And he has taken down some of the best players in the world very recently. He has now won 14 games in a row
in
the GSL. He's just rolled over all of his last opponents. I don't think that there's a stronger-looking player right now at this moment in time. And I think Squirtle's going to take it, but it's going to be a 4-3.
I don't know, man. After seeing MVP take down Parting, I mean, that's Parting we're talking about. Parting is the best Protoss player in the world right now. Yeah, especially the best PvTer in the world.
Yep.
So, I mean, for MVP to kind of beat him that badly, I think it still shows that MVP's still the champ, even though he does play the weakest race.
Well, it is going to be.
Chat, go!
There you go. There you go.
That's right. That's for you, stream chat.
I'll certainly be looking forward to the match nonetheless. So, all right.
Yep.
Well, Socke looks like he's saving up for a 1-gate expand. His opponent, SjoW, on the other hand, went 1 Rax gasless FE into a second barracks and then double. And actually, it was kind of weird. Okay, so he went 1 Rax gasless FE, second barracks, second gas, third barracks, second gas. I think I messed those up a little bit. But anyway, so he was alternating between barracks and gas. Usually you'll see very ordered cycles, 3 barracks, then 2 gas, that kind of thing.
When I do the build order breakdown starting next week, we're going to be able to take a game, perhaps maybe even this game, and look in depth to find out what the opponent was doing. And, you know, actually... I'm still, you know, kind of figuring some of this stuff out, still deciding what I'm going to do for some of these shows. So tweet at me, tweet at GoSudoa, and you can tweet at Kevin Naki as well, and let me know, would you like me to put something up that maybe lets the fans choose what game they want to learn to build from? Or would they just like me to choose? You know, I'm fine with either one, really. So, and I'm not necessarily going to do what the tweets say, but it will influence my decision. I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest. It will absolutely influence.
Not that you're going to influence anything. I'm just saying that.
I'm saying it might.
Yes,
it might.
I will give you the illusion of choice and a voice.
So tweet at me, tweet at GoSudoa. Let me know, and then while you're at it, just I don't know. Tell Kevin Naki what a great person he is. Do that too.
Why, thank you.
But
looking forward to those tweets.
If you have to choose between the two things, like telling me my question and doing that, choose my question, because you can only fit so much in a tweet, right?
That's true.
Just
I'm a master of cramming information into tweets, though.
Oh, so you have to get good at it. You know, it's tough. It's like a whole different way of speaking.
Well, SjoW has decided to go for Engineering Bay after his 3 racks were up, only getting 2 of his add-ons for now and investing in Combat Shield first. Get that upgrade up a little bit quicker. Looks like he's worried about another push out of his opponent, and this is indeed a 4-gate push, but SjoW playing very safe right now. Oh, is the bunker going to go down? There was a little gap in between those, and indeed it has. Stalker's taking a little bit of damage right now, and a few others warping in from the side as well. SjoW forced to pull a few SCVs off of the line.
SjoW. Why did you not repair that bunker? You even had the supply depots in front to give the Zelts less surface area. Big mistake by SjoW there. He should have held this very easily.
Yeah.
And now he's going to lose a lot of units.
Yes, he is. And it looks like those bunkers, or at least one of them, isn't even going to get up. So we can see how many workers have gone down. 12 of them already in this game. Socke with his 4-gate pressure working out very, very well. He's actually going after the engineering bay for now. It's going to force SjoW to kind of repair that up. But, of course, it exposes the SCVs then. And it'll pop back in for a couple additional kills.
Oh, man. Socke is going to be able to be so annoying with this now for a while. I mean, there goes the engineering bay. No upgrades for you, SjoW.
Yeah.
And he's going to lose all these supply depots, too. All of this could have been avoided if he would have just had SCVs in position to repair that. And this is kind of one of the things that happen when you don't get out there and scout early on. You know, if he had been out there on the map, he might have seen this coming.
Yeah, well, Socke was just warping in a few more units. Looks like he may even get a barracks as well, getting very low, 70, 60, 50. It looks like it is going to get back, or any SCV is going to be pulled off the line. No, Socke ducking back in one more time to make sure he can finish off that barracks.
Might as well, and he can just go home after this. He has done so much damage. He's going to probably still try to harass and get the most out of it he can, but yeah, he has really, really gotten a nice lead in this game. He's getting his Twilight Council now, getting a few more units. Looks like he's going to kind of continue to push here. He needs to be careful not to overextend too much, but he's certainly done a great amount of damage already.
And he's got a few Zealots in with this as well, as we kind of said before, so he can lead the charge with them, allow them to buffer the damage, but it looks like he is satisfied, starting to head back at the moment. Third gas did just finish up, and fourth gas is now on the way.
Yep, I would have been disappointed in Socke if he would have pursued that attack, because he would not have been able to trade efficiently in that particular case. 13 workers killed, that is absolutely plenty. And, yeah, look at that, 31 SCVs to 46 probes, a very similar start to the game that we saw last time.
Yeah.
Socke, again, coming in and doing a pretty significant amount of early damage here, and going for charge, and the Twilight Council and the Forge early on as well, too. So it looks like he might just do the same build.
All right, well, looks like this pylon going to fall here now. He has not gone up. Okay, there we go. Finally, a couple more gateways coming down. It is going to be a total 6, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, so one fewer gate than we saw last go-around. A little bit easier to, not necessarily easier, I guess, but the third base a little bit more accessible here on Antiga Shipyard. So should be able to defend that pretty well if he so desires. SjoW, once again, though, going to try and make a push across the map. Already a good number of units out for Socke. He's even got those Stalkers in position to make sure that he won't take any damage to drops.
Yep, good positioning there by Socke. He's also got the Stalker out in front here so that he can see it. Now, here's the thing, is last game, SjoW lost most of his army. This time around, the push is going to be a bit stronger here, but if he just tries to go straight up the middle, he's going to definitely regret that. Does actually pick up a pylon, which is kind of nice, but don't know if he's really going to be able to get in and do any like real significant damage. It looks like he might get a gateway as well.
Well, we'll find out. It looks like Socke wants to go ahead and meet this force in the middle, and indeed he is. Drops down a couple of force fields there. Medevac's a little out of position, unfortunately picking up some units in the middle of the fight. A little bit of miscontrol out of SjoW, but charge just finishing up, and a lot of these units are going to die on the way back home.
Yep, nice patience by Socke to wait until that upgrade finished so he could get in there and trap the units like that. And it looks like, yep, SjoW picking things up, and he's going to be able to run away, but Socke's bringing his Stalkers with this as well. It looks like he's going to attack now, and that third base is looking pretty vulnerable at this point.
Yes, it is. Robo coming up behind this now, along with a second Forge and a third base for Socke, all at the same time. So he has plenty of tech and economy to fall back on. SjoW, unfortunately, probably going to have to lift up this command center here in just a second.
SCV's like, can I get inside before you... Oh, Command Center does not care at all about that SCV. That was cold.
That's bad-mannered right there.
Man, he could have just jumped in there. It wouldn't have even taken any time.
He was right next to it, as a matter of fact. So
I feel terrible. Well, the Stalkers are in front. It's not normally where you want them. But
just about to say.
We'll be able to pick off a lot of Marines this way as well. And, Socke is in a great spot right now. It doesn't really matter all that much. And he might just go home. All right, waiting for Storm and Templar.
Yeah, he's effectively denied that third base for a very,
Yes, he has.
very long period of time. As we can see, there are a total of 6 gates still up. Single Robo is down as well. Don't know if he'll want to go up to Robo, but right away investing in Storm at the moment, as most of his gas is going to go to High Templar, but
Yeah.
at the very least we could see some Observers and possibly an Immortal or two.
Yep. So now last game we saw Show come back and do a very good job of kind of playing catch-up, getting to a position where he was at least a little bit scary for Socke to deal with. But we're kind of seeing the same situation this game, too. Now Show has to try to play catch-up once again. And 2 games in a row, I mean, he wasn't able to do it game 1. If Socke plays basically as well as he did last game, things aren't going to be looking too good for Show in this one either. So, I don't know. I feel like Show needs to kind of be a little bit more active early on the map to make sure that this type of situation doesn't happen. Oh, but Socke, be careful.
Yeah, it looks like Show already lost a couple of medevacs before the fight even started. Like Zaka's being a little bit more aggressive this go-around. A few units are flanking from the side. He's able to dispatch most of the units up at the front, but he's got to watch out and make sure that he doesn't expose his more fragile units around the side. Show still looks like he's going to lose just about everything here. Oh, God! Both of the medevacs that had units in them going down, and now a huge advantage for aTn.Socke.
Yeah, Socke definitely learned his lesson last game. He's like, all right, this time around, I'm not going to give you the chance. GG.